A Job Networking Guide to Help with Dating. Chapter 1. Real Life Networking, Be Friendly. Real Networking. Real networking is not going on Facebook, Twitter and LinkedIn and connecting with fake, phantom friends you've never met. It's being out and about in your field, having common experiences with people who get to know you, though working, talking, and befriending you. Then when a situation opens up, they think of you because they know you're familiar with the field like they are. If you're networking online, don't just go where the desperado job seekers go. Develop a presence where the employed people go looking for ideas and advice. They get to know you're smart and get to trust you if you post up good ideas in the field. Start a blog in your field or contribute to the top websites in your field. Contribute regularly, about once a week. Write great, error-free articles. Share your knowledge. I'm desperate, what do I do? Get career and job information at the following places. School Career Guidance Office. Your department. Graduate School, various programs and offices. Alumni Association. Library. You just can't go off and pursue your creative, inspired whims unless you get lucky and earn a lot of money somehow through your creative efforts. That buys you freedom, but that's mostly a myth put out by the mass media. Most creatively inspired people can't work regular jobs because they won't sell their souls, so it's a life of poverty. Live in the real world. Get a job that pays good money. They lied to you in grade school about how wonderful life is or can be. Your destiny is to be a wage slave and pay income tax to pay the private bankers who run your national central bank, create money out of nothing, then lend it your government with interest. You will pay your government's debt for the rest of your life. Get a decent, practical job that never goes out of style, like plumbing or food services. Try exploring careers by reading about them, talking to people in careers, volunteering, internships, work in different fields. Take practical skill subjects at school that get you closer to a decent job as opposed to English literature courses. Prepare yourself as a person by building up your looks, body, health, ability with words, ability to talk, think, and speak. Ask professors, classmates, alumni, colleagues, and contacts for job referrals. Connect with the professional organization in your field for information. Applying to job boards. Attend career fairs. If you don't like a job, quit. Keep moving until you feel a level of self-respect and well-being through what you do. When you do an internship, go there to learn. If they use you for coolie labor, tell them that's fine to do some of that, but you want work that will enable you to learn about the field. Make contacts. Many employers end up hiring interns. Internships look good on a resume. Decide on a field you like from the following list: agriculture, arts and culture, business, criminal justice, education, engineering, entrepreneurship, environmental, food beverage, government, healthcare/medicine, hospitality, internet, law and legal, law enforcement, non-profits, philanthropy, politics, research, entertainment/film/TV/radio/music, manufacturing, science, social services, sports, technology, tourism, writing. Find existing internships. If one doesn't exist, create one by applying at companies in your field. Once again, ask friends for ideas and leads. Research companies in your field, then look for connections by finding people who work for that company at LinkedIn. Create a LinkedIn profile. Present your education, skills, and interests. Set realistic goals. Don't expect too much. The real world is average and dull everywhere. Be professional, positive, and productive. Challenge yourself, but don't bite off more than you can chew. Ask for help if you feel lost. Do your best. Thank everyone. Create a portfolio. Constantly update your resume. Talk to people about jobs and internships. Internmatch.com. Indeed.com. Simplyhired.com. Idealist.org. Networking Guide. Don't put friends and family on the spot by asking for a job. Don't go out asking for a job. Ask for a connection, somebody you can talk to within a company. Don't put pressure on anybody. Ask for help but not a job. Even old bosses and coworkers might help. They might be working for new companies. Simply call or email them and ask for help in finding a job. You can offer a reward of $500 if someone refers you and you get the job. Church members and clergy can help you if you ask for help. Contact friends and acquaintances from the past. Many companies have internal places with job postings, often online. Your friends can check them out. There are job support groups. Prepare what to say that sounds friendly, like I'm looking for work, just looking around, see if anyone can help me with some leads. Create a list of companies that you want to work for and look for work with them. Cold call companies asking about job openings. Call both the Human Resources Department and ask about the application process. Sneak around. Find out the managers of departments, then call them asking about job openings, or call the departments asking about job openings. Be willing to help others. When you help others, they give you leads. When making cold calls, the receptionist is more likely to put you through if she sees your name on caller ID than if she sees unknown, which often means a salesperson. Have a practice script ready like a salesperson. Cold calling works if you call the right person and convince them that you're the person that can help them. Send resumes and cover letters to the HR departments and the managers of other departments of companies by postal mail or a delivery/messenger service. Priority mail from the post office might work. Faxes work. Call, email or send letters to potential employers in your field that do not have open positions. Don't be a pest, but you have to find hiring managers, then email them regularly, like every month or every 2 months, saying something like, I'm just checking in to see if there are any openings for the job of lab tech or whatever. If you live in the area, go to the company or building to introduce yourself to the hiring guy or girl and drop off your resume. That's the best you can do. Email all the hiring managers in your area and inquire about open positions. Do it enough times so that they will know you and email you for an interview when the job comes up. If you call them or speak to them personally and they say there's nothing but keep checking back, ask them for their email address. Make a spreadsheet out to keep track of every manager you speak with or email. When you send the emails, try to be friendly. Say a joke or include an interesting article about your field. Gatekeepers are the people that answer the phone for companies and try to keep outsiders out. You have to get past these people to either talk to or email the personnel manager or the hiring person, who could be the boss. If you are unsure who the head guy is, call the place. Ask to speak with the manager or person in charge of hiring. Ask if there are any job openings. If they say no, ask for his or her email. Tell him or her you want to email a copy of your resume in case of future job openings. Thank him or her. Send an immediate email thanking him and saying you will continue to check back regularly to inquire about any new job openings. Attach a copy of your resume. Make a list of whom you email and when you send it so you don't mess up. You have to make contact with every manager in the area that could possibly hire you. Repeat the process every month. Say you introduced yourself last month. You are checking to see if there are any open positions. Attach a copy of your resume. There is no end. Keep emailing regularly. Try staffing agencies for temporary contracts. Networking as an art form. 1. Networking possibilities are community groups, public people you know, chamber of commerce, clubs/organizations, family, friends, religious, faculty, alumni, internship. People do business and give jobs to people they know and like. Network by helping people. Be likable. If you're an arrogant asshole know-it-all, shut up and act like you're there for a good time. It's not what you know but who you know is an old true cliché. Many jobs are found through networking, people talking informally about their work. Join a professional organization. Go on online forums in your field. It's all about your abilities with people. You're always selling yourself. Unless you're so good that people want your services or goods specifically, you have to sell yourself first before you get a job or get someone's business. The single most important characteristic of making it anywhere is to culture a network of allies and contacts. Networking in its simplest terms means having the right friends. In the Asian culture, life is about relationships. They call it kwangzai. While we in the West frown on patronage and nepotism, the truth is that this is what makes the world go round, who you know versus what you know. Granted, who you know will open doors but you have to prove yourself afterwards. If the people you know don't respect you or your abilities, they won't open too many doors for you. When I lived in Ottawa, all the young college grad, junior yuppie people were anxious to go out to the parties and social events because they knew that even though it was hard to get a government job through the front door by going through the application process, the inside bureaucrats and politicians have the power to hire who they want, on the spot. You want to talk about brown-nosing, and I'm not talking just about the guys. Young girls en masse wanted those cushy government jobs. They used to flirt like hell. It's no different in Washington or with any bureaucracy. Why do you think people do internships for free or for peanuts? It's not because they want to learn more about the field. It's because they want to make connections to hopefully land them a decent job. Networking is simply the art of using people you know to help you get what you want, but they use you too when they need a favor. It's called symbiosis. It's what makes the world go around. Most really good jobs are not advertised for potential applicants to see. They exist in a hidden job market accessible only by connected insiders in the know. This method helps these people in power avoid dealing with all the hassles and riffraff that goes along with advertising for a job opening. Networking will help put you on the inside, in the know. It's that simple. People want somebody they know or somebody who knows somebody they know because to them, it gives them the security that you're united by a kindred spirit bond since you run in the same circles and know one another. Networking is a proactive approach. At the very least, through networking, you're telling people indirectly that you're a happening person, you're out there mixing it up with life rather than sitting home timidly, sending letters out, hoping something comes to you rather than going out there making the scene like wow. It makes you look cool, in the flow, a sociable animal. Networking is much more powerful than rules and regulations. Some people call it patronage or nepotism. It's the ones with the power using it amongst themselves to get what they want. You scratch your buddy's back, he scratches yours and nobody's the wiser. You can network to find a job or to find customers in business and continue to network when you have a job because that's where you find out about the opportunities in your field. No matter how good and talented you are at anything, it won't matter unless you have some skills to find the right people and be able to deal with them in a charming way such that they come to like you and would see no problems working with you or recommending you to a buddy looking for a worker. No matter how good you are, if you don't have social skills, people don't need the hassle. They will wait for the next good person they can deal with in a mutually beneficial way that comes along. Networking as an art form too. Virtually no one on this planet is indispensable, so you're probably not that good, in which case you have to become a good guy in order to win people over. I recently went to a concert of an aging pop star, and as I watched him, I thought to myself, he's history. He doesn't have the spark anymore. He's a has-been. If you want jobs as you age, culture some contacts now. Networking is not about quantity, it's about quality. Target the people who can help you out in some way and devise strategies to meet them. That's not to say disregard everybody else. Respect everybody, especially secretaries and low-level clerks. They can help you with information, and someday when they move up the corporate ladder, they may be in a position to really do you a favor. Join groups, clubs, associations, trade associations, etc. Make it a point to go to the local bar at least once a month where the people in your profession hang out. Be a team player. Play golf or tennis with the people at the office. Socialize, schmooze. Don't just do your job and go home, hang out and talk to the work cronies. Go to fundraisers and charity events. Do homework on your business contacts to impress them. Do what you do best and meet people that way. Church is a good way to meet people. Find the right church that believes in socializing and helping its members out. Join your local chamber of commerce and go to their events, especially conventions. I know several people who got jobs at conventions. You must find out what the trade organizations are in your field, get on their mailing lists, and when there are conventions, trade fairs, etc., even if a distance from your home, you must put on your charming face and go. When you're in networking mode, I read an article that said prepare your pitch like you were a TV commercial. Be ready to talk yourself up to people without sounding like a braggart. Don't let shyness or modesty get in your way. You have to get in front of people and talk to them. Join a professional association. Join the local chapter of a national organization. If you're in college, join student organizations. Get business cards made up to pass out. Bring a few resumes in a file that you carry around with you. In order to make an impression, it's not enough just to meet people, be helpful or offer to be helpful in some way. Be persistent and energetic in life. Don't bother much with Christmas cards, but if you want to be memorable, send Christmas gifts to the children of your important contacts. If you want to impress people, find out their birthdays and anniversaries and send cards then. You might find some information in the Who's Who directories at the library. Always be polite. Don't just be generic. Try to come off as an upstanding, cool person. Get on committees at work. Be in good standing among your peers. Befriend your boss, but always show proper respect. Golf with him or do whatever else he does with him. Treat everybody with dignity. One way to get noticed is to start a newsletter or interoffice weekly message sheet or write articles for your office and trade publications. The law of karma lives in the workplace. What goes around comes around, so always be a good guy. Don't screw anybody over just to get ahead. Share your skills and your time with people. Never pass up an opportunity to meet someone new. Bring something to the situation always, even if it's just your charming personality. Have fun, exude that air about yourself. Be nice to secretaries who may help you out with a tip. Be honest. Don't be phony. Try to hang out with the extroverts or the sociable people in any group. Help people when they're down and having problems. They remember and will reward you when they're on the up. Take all your phone calls immediately, such that you're not sending out the message that you're blowing people off. Professional networking groups are business people who get together and help one another promote each other. For example, if I'm a lawyer in the group and another guy is a doctor, if someone asks me who's a good doctor, I say he is, and if someone asks him for a good lawyer, he refers them to me. If you want a backdoor way to look for people, go to any professional networking site, type in the company name, and you'll probably get a few members who work for that company. Think of a networking website as a place to put your business homepage. You're telling people who you are. Put the website address on your business card. Networking one-liners. Listen patiently to people before you speak. Look for those who are knowledgeable and have power in your field. Before you email or contact someone for the first name, slow down, create a good letter or statement. Be concise. Identify yourself. State why you are contacting this person. Be friendly and helpful. The X factor of business success: socialize, develop relationships. Be sociable. Go to social events. Make friends and connections. LinkedIn.com. Chapter 2. World Business Networking. Australia Business Networking. Local-services.com.au linkme.com.au/group/public. British Business Networking. localbusinessenterprise.co.uk/basic-business-networking-skills.html. localbusinessenterprise.co.uk/find-out-about-local-business-schemes.html. business-business.co.uk/thinklocal4business show, how to network. homeandbuild.co.uk/bc-contact-search, contacts in British construction. beacon.co.uk, British Commercial Alliance Network. trustedcontacts.co.uk. citylocal.co.uk. Canadian Business Networking / Canadian Professional Networking. Americans and Canadians go on all the big networking websites. ca.linkedin.com. proboke.ca, professional networking site for Canada. beanstalk.ca, explores the soft skills valued in Canadian business and accountancy. canadianbusiness.com. cbc-dubai.com, Canadian Business Council. ccckw.com, Canadian Business Community in Kuwait. cdnbizwomen.com. cnbpa.ca, Canadian Netherlands Business. dcbc.ca, Dutch Canadian. dcbccalgary.com, Dutch Canadian. ecbn.ca, Egyptian. German Canadian Business Association.com. grupohispano.ca. hispanotech.ca. make5.com. mississauga.ca/portal/business/resources and tools. networkingtoday.ca. professional development and networking. proboke.ca. Spinfo Canada. Dead website, try.dash.com, thoughtco.com, and thebalancecareers.com is dead. Try thoughtco.com/od/networking/business_networking.htm. Spinfo Canada. Dead website, try.dash.com, thoughtco.com, and thebalancecareers.com is dead. Try thoughtco.com/od/women-in-business-women_business_resources.htm. bnicanada.ca. bnn.ca. cabinet-business-network.ca. canadianbusinessnetwork.com. canadianbusinessnetwork.com/events.html. canadianiranian.com. canadianspeakers.org. canuckabroad.com. tagza.com/general/alan_mudun_business_Canadian_business_networking-1. vbnf.com. vcpa.ca, Vietnamese Canadian Professional Association. welcomewagon.ca, Canadian Welcome Wagon Association. yellowpages.ca. Chapter 3. The Hidden Job Market. The Hidden Job Market Info. The hidden job market is the people any manager or boss thinks of before he goes to the formal route of placing an ad, hiring a recruiter, or going to an employment agency. It's much simpler for them to fill a job by calling someone they know rather than posting an ad then interviewing 12 strangers. The hidden job market is mostly about networking, but it's also about checking corporate websites to find the exact names of people who could possibly hire you, then send letters to them by name with a compliment or two about the company that you got from the business news. In order for you to be part of the in crowd for the job market in your field, you have to be out there socializing, doing stuff, getting to know people for two reasons. 1. Some manager might know you and think of you when he has a position to fill. 2. Some guy in company X or a relative of JJ. Big Shot might know that JJ is looking for somebody in a certain job, so because you're a good friend of theirs, they call you and tell you that old man Big Shot is looking for someone at position Z and they'll put in a good word for you if you want. It's that simple. Nothing has changed since the gang of senators got together and decided to kill Caesar. It's who you know. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. It's basic Machiavellian ideology. It's too bad, but introverted genius nerds rarely make it big unless they start their own companies and call the shots. I could tell you stories of networking and you'd see the lengths people go to in order to promote themselves. One girl who was trying to get a record deal went around to dozens of music events, always with a purse full of her CDs. Can you imagine some introverted songwriter doing that? No way. You got to be out there. Everything is about people and about selling yourself. Arrogant people don't find jobs unless their resume is so stellar that it's enough. You have to have a modest, friendly, sociable air about yourself. Why do all these middle-aged nerds play golf when they'd rather be home playing computer games? It's because they're networking. Hidden job market websites. Peterson's annual book Hidden Job Market profiles what they consider to be the high-growth companies. LinkedIn.com, go to Job Insider. Jobstar.org/hidden/index.php. 1st-writer.com/hiddenjobmarket.htm. Albany.edu/Rockefeller/career/new PDF/career handbook_hiddenjob.pdf. AskTheHeadhunter.com/hiddenjobs.htm. asu.edu/studentaffairs/careers/files/tappingthehiddenjobmarket.pdf. career.berkeley.edu/article/0204190.stm, The Hidden Job Market, using temp jobs to get inside. career.clemson.edu/students/hidden.htm. careergames.com/hidden-market.html. cvtips.com/g_hidden_job_market.html. dol.state.ga.us/js/tap_into_hidden_job_market.htm. jobstar.org/hidden/hidden.php. marshall.usc.edu/career/crc_resources/handouts/job search/hidden-job-market-handout.pdf. medhunters.com/articles/dear-cp-hidden-job-market.html. montevallo.edu/career-center/handouts/career-notebook17-jobmarket.pdf. njit.edu/directory/admin/career/crc/hidden_job_market.htm. recruiterscafe.com/findcareer.asp. regent.edu/academic/sch/career/students/documents/unlocking-the-hidden-job-market.doc. resume-solutions.com.au/career-advice/the_hidden_job_market.html. sdpaulcareers.um.edu/job-search/find_position/hidden_market.html. teensforhire.org/hiddenjobs.asp. twu.edu/o-cs/hiddenjobmarket.htm. ualberta.ca/caps/word-files/tapping-into-the-hidden-job-market.pdf. uec.edu/career/students/job-search/hidden_market.htm. Canadian Hidden Job Market. umanitoba.ca/student/employment/resources/search/markets.php. fedpubs.com/subject/career/job_dir.htm, the Canadian Hidden Job Market Directory. jobs.etc.ca. workopolis.com, some articles. Chapter 4. Networking makes someone rich way over a real skill. Old-fashioned Machiavellian networking. Networking is the process of building relationships that could help you later in life in getting a job, a deal, etc. You scratch my back, I scratch yours is the linchpin of the Machiavellian ideology. It's how the world really works. You help me, I help you. You're loyal to me, I'm loyal to you. You look the other way when I steal stuff from the company. I reward you with a promotion or free stuff because we're like-minded lowlifes. Birds of a feather flock together in evil and goodness. You help me, I help you. It's not what you know, it's who you know. This is how power works. Everyone is a generic hack except for the few true geniuses like Tesla and Copernicus. The rest of us have average intelligence next to them. If you want to get ahead in life, do what Dale Carnegie's book How to Win Friends and Influence People said. Be a total brown-noser. Suck up and flatter everybody. Act interested in them. Watch some of these talk show hosts. They stayed in the biz for 30+ years by sucking up to all their guests. You probably never heard of Rob McConnell of X Zone Radio because he's nasty. He takes his guests to task with hard questions, then you never hear from them again, unlike Nori at Coast to Coast who flatters all his guests. Politicians quickly learn it's about sucking up to everybody, not playing hardball with anybody. Watch any high-profile politician as they go from a novice with some semblance of ideas and ideals to a totally controlled person, controlled by public opinion polls and their handlers who all have agendas. You have to socialize one way or another. You don't have to speak eloquently, just smile, say minor things, nod, and act friendly. Go to conferences, trade shows, receptions, parties in your department, career fairs, etc. Find events at meetup.com. Get a job in a sociable place like an upscale bar or restaurant where you meet important people. Express interest in the person you're dealing with. Appear confident and curious. If you would like to speak further with people, ask for a business card, an email address, etc. Create a profile at linkedin.com. It might feel strange to reach out to strangers, but that's life. I watched Bill Clinton's career. He was a schmoozer, the non-controversial good guy who worked any room acting like good, safe Bubba, a guy you grew up with that you could have a drink with and do a deal with because you knew he was a yes man, flexible, up for a deal. In real life, he was proven to be a rapist in England when he was there as a Rhodes Scholar, but he got away with it and became an American president. It's not whole jat you know, it's who you know. Trump is the same. I saw the documentary with the guy who ghost wrote his book The Art of the Deal. Trump was bankrupt right after his Atlantic City casino failed, but he made a career from his public image. He was reduced to making pizza commercials but kept the public image alive. A real billionaire doesn't make pizza commercials. When they made the show The Apprentice, they had to create the office space for TV to make it look like was a big-time tycoon, but he had nothing going on. He wasn't a big-time wheeler dealer. He was selling his name to businesses for the brand recognition. Some Christian guy on talk radio said you can usually tell a man's character by how many times he's been married. The more marriages, the more likely there is something not good about this guy. Trump is a turncoat out for himself, but millions still think he's a patriot. You can find many stories about Elon Musk as a fraud, but he has the ability to constantly act like the cool, smart, in-crowd guy. My point is that if you're ambitious, this means you're an evil psychopathic narcissist, but that's a given at the top levels of success in the world. In school, they teach that ambition and competition are good and healthy. I went to a military college at the age of 17. The friendliness I knew before then evaporated in this place where they promoted rank, getting bars on your shoulder, as the highest ideal. I was there for my own personal intrinsic motivation. I never cared about the reward system of the world, but I learned quickly that evil rules the world. The Bible says the devil owns the world. If you want to look at high office in the world like some of these groups like the Council on Relations, the Trilateral Commission, the Club of Rome, the Bilderbergers, the United Nations, NATO, etc., all the people in these organizations are selfish, evil people united for their selfish interests, not for the good of the world. In your life, you have to make a decision. Will I be a decent guy who plays by the rules and doesn't get anywhere because I'm a square conformist who can't be trusted by the cool people doing cocaine in the back room? Will I be everybody's friend, willing to make deals and look the other way to benefit me and whoever I'm dealing with? You have to culture a public image about yourself. You can't act formal. You have to act like a good old boy or gal, like I'm you, I'm one of us, the in crowd. I recently saw a documentary about Tony Blair made by a member of parliament from his own party. Tony Blair imitated Bill Clinton in the early days, threw a bunksy of people under the biz, then made a lot of money as an evil guy after he left politics. The guy said Tony was smart enough to smile at everyone but got his cohorts to do his dirty work. People get tired of being formal. They want somebody who can be friendly and appear truthful but at the same time be flattering. People are creatures of ego. Show deference, not familiarity, unless invited in. Volunteering and internships get you into places. Try idealist.org. In the movie Molly's Game, that horrible poker player joined the game because he made contacts who invested with his hedge fund. You have to pick one side. Each has a network. Alcoholics, druggies, Christians. In most communities, there are the partiers and the Christians. Don't be a loner. Join one of these gangs and socialize with them. Each group can help you. People have offered me opportunities while drinking alcohol. The church community helps their own. Try professional associations in your field. Try alumni organizations. Networking notes. Networking is the art of building connections. If you read Niccolo Machiavelli's The Prince, a book about how to succeed by being evil but pretending you're good, he makes no bones about the fact that you ally with anyone who can help you in any way at all. It's not what you know, but who you know. People give people they know opportunities. It's that simple. Talk to people informally but also attend meetings, social functions, etc. Make comments on the company website or LinkedIn page. Inviting colleagues to lunch, coffee, etc. Tell people what you're looking to do. They might suggest something. Volunteer to work on projects. Create or join communities. Networking is two-way. Help and you will be helped. Share resources. Social networking to create a community of contacts. LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Yahoo groups. Initiate widely, continue selectively. Follow up with the best prospects. Do not use an alias. Follow standard business etiquette. Bookmark favorite sites. Understand privacy settings for the software you are using. Connect to key people. Do not brown nose. Be helpful. Networking, who can you contact? What is networking? A process by which you develop long-term relationships with people you've met through various business and social functions for potentially mutual benefit. Why is it important? Tell people you're looking for a job like family and friends, friends' parents, parents' friends, current and former co-workers and supervisors, university clubs and organizations, volunteer and community organizations. Online networking guide. Establish a professional email address. Don't use an email address from work if you work, because if you lose that job, your email address is gone. If you're job hunting, make your social media profile a live version of your resume. Make yourself look good everywhere. Create a LinkedIn profile. Be active on it. Show your skills and knowledge, share information. Tweet about relevant information for your profession. Most jobs are filled by a boss asking his workers if they know anyone good. Workers might know someone who's good based on their LinkedIn profile. If you're sharp about the industry, someone who follows you might recommend you for a job if you live close by. Career counselors and recruiting are not dead industries, but they're going down as employers look for workers through social media and asking their workers who know people through social media. If you want a job, you have to meet people on and offline. Don't worry about loss of privacy. Just don't put your vital statistics up like birth date, place of birth or SSN. If an employer searches your name online and finds almost nothing, a few might think it's good, but most will think you're behind the times. If you have stuff up showing you partying or doing silly things, get rid of it. If other people have stuff about you up, ask them to get rid of it. Virtually all big employers say they look up a candidate's LinkedIn profile before they decide to interview them. Virtually all recruiters and employers say they look through LinkedIn profiles for employees. Find employees wastes time and costs money. It's easy to use LinkedIn. Participate intelligently. Define what information you need and what you are trying to accomplish by networking. Your purpose in networking is to get to know people who can provide information regarding careers and leads. Practice a concise, 1-minute presentation of yourself so that people will know what you do. List everyone you know who are potential prospects, family members, friends, faculty, neighbors, classmates, alumni, bosses, co-workers, and community associates. Attend meetings of organizations in your field of interest and get involved. Ask your networking prospects for advice, not for a job. Start off encounters with a firm handshake, eye contact, and a warm smile. Your contacts expect you to represent yourself with your best foot forward. Stay politely persistent with your leads and build momentum. It's better to have a few meaningful conversations than many introductions. The person you are networking with may not have a job opening, but he or she may know someone who is hiring. Expand your network by obtaining additional referrals each time you meet someone new. Stay organized and track your networking meetings. Networking should be ongoing. Put a profile up because it might give you more business, or somebody might see it and offer you a new opportunity. If people don't know you exist, they can't offer you opportunities. Your LinkedIn profile is your online business card, your resume, and your cover letter all in one. Support your online networking with real human contact. Set up phone calls, attend live events, and send snail mail notes to people you interact with. Craft a good profile headline. Put up a good picture. Include information about all educational institutions you've attended. Mention any honors or awards you've won. Develop a professional summary statement which states that you're open to new ideas and projects. Use good keywords in the specialty section. Update your status monthly. Tell people what you're doing. Join groups within the network and display the group badges on your profile. Set your LinkedIn profile to public and set up a unique URL for your profile like linkedin.com/in/yourname. Share your work on your profile. Offer knowledge that helps people. Direct people to your website, blog, or Twitter feed. Have your Twitter name be your real name. Use Facebook to inform your friends as to what type of job you're looking for and where. A status update informs friends you're still looking for a job. If you have a blog, say you're looking for a job. LinkedIn.com. CRMpubs.com, how to build a professional LinkedIn profile. Too much online networking, meet face to face. Do internet searches for local business networking. Join your local chamber of commerce. Check the newspaper for business events. Go to trade shows. Hand our business cards. Meetup.com is the biggest real-world meeting website. LinkedIn has local networking events. Networking for Professionals is trying to go national in the US. DCTechEvents.com, Washington, D.C. Try Meetup.com to learn stuff and expand your network. There are free events for most places. Job networking websites, business social media, at jobstars.com/networking-sites. jobstars.com/tag/networking. LinkedIn.com. Alignable.com. Branchout.com. FridayD.com. Jibberjobber.com. LinkedIn.com. MyOpportunity.com. Protopia.co. Networking knowledge websites. Books about networking are at number 302 at the library. I saw an internet networking book called Business Networking at #025.06 or HD69. AskDeb.com/careers/networking, how do you become good at networking? Business.com/guide/joining-local-business-organizations-705. business-business.co.uk/thinklocal4 business show, how to network. ehow.com, how to make business contacts. ehow.com, stages of business networking. It's not what you know.com. thebalancecareers.com. localbusinessenterprise.co.uk/basic-business-networking-skills.html. worldwidelearn.com/career-assessment/networking-shy-people.htm, networking for shy people. Job networking websites. 1. These websites are generally not the Facebooks, Friendster, and MySpaces you'll find at en.wikipedia.org/wiki/list_of_social_networking_websites. They're more about business, career, and job networking. You can still use MySpace and the social networks to post a business-like profile which others might come upon and network with you. Make a list of business associations related to your industry. Check out local chapters of these business organizations and the chambers of commerce. Look in your local phone book for ideas. Most recruiters say they use Facebook, Twitter and LinkedIn to check on a potential employee, but they also look for personal blogs, YouTube, GitHub, Stack Overflow, Pinterest, Yammer, and Instagram. careercenter.georgetown.edu/major-career-guide/networking, networking. careercenter.georgetown.edu/career-exploration/networking/how-to-make-contact, networking. university.linkedin.com/content/dam/university/global/n_us/site/pdf/tipsheet_building a great profile.pdf, how to build your LinkedIn profile/pdf. myperfectresume.com/netintv.html, networking, interviewing, and negotiating. livecareer.com/networking.html, the art of networking. fsu.edu/experience/information-interviews-guide.html, conducting information interviews guide, Florida State University. careerrealism.com, careerrealism, job search strategies, networking, personal branding and tips. facebook.com, an online social networking service. github.com, share code with friends, coworkers, classmates, and complete strangers. helpreporter.com, help a reporter out online service set up for journalists to quickly gather feedback from the public. linkedin.com, build your professional identity online. myspace.com, social networking service. newsvine.com, a community-powered, collaborative journalism news website. nowpublic.com, a user-generated social news website. reddit.com, Reddit, a social news and entertainment website where registered users submit content. stackoverflow.com, Stack Overflow, a question and answer site for programmers. stumbleupon.com, finds pages for you based on your interests. tagged.com, a social discovery website. twitter.com, online social networking and microblogging service. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/list_of_social_networking_websites, worldwide list of social networking sites. yammer.com, private social network for your company or group. youtube.com, a video sharing website. Job networking websites too. helpguide.org/life/job_networking_how_to_find_job.htm. alumni.berkeley.edu/services/career-services/articles/networking/tips-how-network-successfully. rise.com, Rise Business Networking. b2bcircles.com. b2bprofessionalalliance.com, Bucks and Montgomery counties. buildmorewho'swho.com, Who's Who directory for business executives and professionals. bymixes.com, business network. blogtronics.com, corporate social networking. bni.com, 800-825, 8286, Business Networking International. BNIBC.ca, NI British Columbia, Business Network International, world leader in business networking and referral marketing. BreakfastClubNetwork.com, entrepreneurs and self-employed in Chicago, IL. BRNGLLC.com, business referrals networking group. BrowardBusinessNetworking.com, South Florida and Broward Business Networking Group. com/fresh ideas. Business.meetup.com. Business-businessnetworking.com. Business-contacts.org. Businessfriend.com. Businessnetwork.meetup.com. Businessnetworkingadvice.com. Businessnetworkandgme.com, a professional business networking group both online as well as in real life. Business-networking-techniques.com. careerclub.meetup.com. ypogp.org, Young Professionals of Greater Peoria, IL. careerjournal.com/calendar, list of events by state. clintonbusinessgroup.org, New Jersey. companyloop.com, community for global businesses. corporatealumni.com, corporate alumni. countryclubs.com. dostang.com, career community for professionals. downtownsKYWay.com, Minneapolis, MN. edwardlow.org, Edward Low Foundation, entrepreneurial peer networking organization. ehow.com, how to socialize at business parties. andhusem.com, stay in touch with peers and colleagues. eventbrite.com, look for events in your area. execunet.com, check under networking. executivesnetwork.com. fastcompany.com/cof, company of friends, business networking groups. fastpitchnetworking.com. financialexecutives.org. 5o'clockclub.com, fee to join. globalx.net/ocd/prospects/tools/networks. gorainmakers.com, Indianapolis, in. grassrootsnetworking.com. groups.google.com, business networking groups. hardatwork.com/cooler. highschoolalumni.com, a directory of classmates from US high schools. imardata.com, helping professionals build their client business. inkbiznet.com/communities, the networking community for private companies. instouch.com, the professional network where the insurance industry stays connected. It's not what you know.com. jigsaw.com, a fee-based service that has a database of business managers at companies. kiwanis.org, magazine, social service. coffeetalk.net, Baltimore Business Networking Group. connex.com, members create their own professional networking communities. leadsclub.com, 800-783-3761, online lead referral and exchange club. letip.com, 825-letype, membership organization where members exchange leads for networking. letipmanager.com. letipiny.com, Midtown NYC. letipofsacramento.com, Sacramento, CA. linkedin.com/groups directory. linkreferral.com. lionsclubs.org, social service organization. Job networking websites 3. merchantcircle.com, site helps local merchants connect with one another, to build a community network. midtownbusinessnetwork.com, Houston. mysuccessgroup.com, Dallas. network.monster.com. networkbig.com, Dearborn, Me. networkbarbados.com. networkers-dream.com. networkingforomanofffice.com. networking-groups.org. networkingmfg.com, North Georgia. networkingtoday.com. networkmoves.com. ning.com. onlinebusinessnetworking.com. optimist.org, 800-500-8130. PartnerUp.com helps entrepreneurs and people who are interested in starting a business find business partners, board members, executives, etc. PBNetworking.com, business to business, B2B, networking group. PerfectNetworker.com. PLAXO.com. PNGMA.com, business referral networking group. PowerMingle.com. RawBusiness.com, the UK Biz Support Group plus free mag. Rotary.org, social service organization. RUMC.com, Roswell United Methodist Church Job Networking, Roswell, GA. ReZE.com, connections for jobs, career, and sales. SalesGravy.com. SocialBC.com, the Social Business Club. Spoke.com, 40 million people worldwide. SVN.org, Social Venture Network. TheFeng.org, Financial Executives Networking Group. TheNetworkQC.com, Quad City Young Professionals, Moline, IL. TheTransitionNetwork.com. Toastmasters.org, Public Speaking. Vault.com/forum/messageintro.cfm. VCnet.net, Virtual Career Network. WashingtonNetworkGroup.com, the Washington Network Group, Washington, D.C. WelcomeWagon.com, United States Welcome Wagon Association, bringing people and community businesses together. WhoWhere.com. Scene.com, connect with top executives and find useful career contacts. Talent networks at jobstars.com/joining-talent-network. A talent network is a recruiting tool some employers use to attract a talent pipeline. Join a company's talent network to study a company's corporate culture and see job postings. Visit a company's talent community homepage and create a talent network profile. You're not actually applying for a job. Once you're in the talent network, you'll start receiving job alerts. Examples: Texas Medical Center, AT&T, Shell, Procter & Gamble. careers.texasmedicalcenter.org/sign-up. att.jobs/talent-network. shell.com/careers/shell-talent-community.html. pgcareers.com/talent-community. Chapter 5. A mentoring guide/find someone to teach you the ropes. Mentor info. People like people who are like them. If someone thinks you're worthy and have an interest in the field, they will naturally take a liking to you and help you. The problem anywhere is that most people don't give a crap about the profession beyond the money. When an old pro or master sees a young un with a real interest in the field, they're willing to mentor them naturally. No need for the formal process of mentoring. Like-minded kindred spirits get together on the job, at social functions, etc. and help each other by talking about their field, then meeting to show each other things. Nowadays somebody made up this idea that you approach someone and formally ask to be mentored. It's not something I do. Mentors are good if you can first find a friend in your field that has more knowledge and experience than you. A mentor has networking connections he might pass off to you. Start small. Ask for a few minutes of time to help you with something. You can't just waltz over to a stranger and say you heard he was successful, fascinating and cool, so you want him to mentor you. Mentoring is all about human relationships. You have to make somebody like you before they'll mentor you. Most people have big enough egos that they would be interested in mentoring a worthy young greenhorn, but the operational word is worthy. The potential mentor has to feel that this person is a kindred spirit in some way. When you send unsolicited emails or letters asking for an internship, don't say anything about mentoring. It's too presumptuous and personal. Just say you want to learn about the field. After you get there, Big Cheese will watch you, give you some tasks, then decide if you're worthy for him or her to mentor. That's the way it works. Go in young, eager, opinionated but humble. It doesn't matter how motivated you are. If Big Cheese thinks you're a smart ass, forget it. It's the same in academic mentoring. Every graduate student needs a mentor or chairperson to help him or her with the thesis. You have to go around asking professors to be your advisor. It's all about how personable you come off to them. There doesn't have to be a formal proclamation that person X is your mentor. You just do your job, go around acting motivated, asking informal questions, then people decide if they want to talk to you extensively about the field or not. It's best to not even use the word mentor because it implies a serious long-term commitment. It's best to be two friends informally talking about their field with one taking the informal role of the teacher. If you want to meet some big shot, study what they did recently, then when you meet them, ask some questions about it. If you know somebody who knows big cheese, figure out a way to get your friend to introduce you to him or her. Talk for a few minutes, and if you connect with some area of common ground, say something like, "I know you're busy, but would it be okay if I made an appointment to get some advice on this sometime?" Present yourself in a professional manner, not as a Dipsy fan. The first meeting is an audition. Know particularly what this person does in the field. Be respectful. Make a request for further contact only after a friendly dialogue. Keep it light and appropriate, like just talk as opposed to "I need a mentor." Stay in regular touch with your mentors. Consult your mentor during a specific project. Don't drop out of sight and then when a crisis hits, contact your mentor frantically for help. He will likely help you out but also feel somewhat used. You don't want the mentor to feel you've wasted his time. Have a defined purpose for each session and show up prepared. Sometimes it's good to stay in touch for social, friendship reasons. Thank your mentor. Take him out for lunch or supper or for a drink while you talk. If you see an article somewhere that he might be interested in, bring it to him. Offer to help on a project he's working on. Find a mentor at Company X. Find a mentor by being a friend, listening to someone talk about themselves, remembering their children's names, etc. After a while, ask questions, then say you got a couple of ideas. You were wondering if you could run them past them. If they agree, then that's a mentor. Find mentors at all levels of the company. Always show respect. Talk informally, then ask questions. Don't go up to someone cold and ask them to be your mentor. It's too artificial. If someone wants to be your mentor, they will talk to you. Talk to your mentors regularly. Ask questions when you have them. An advantage of having a mentor is that they will promote you when there is a competition because they like you. People need friends at work. Come off like a good person and make friends who will help you. This includes hire UPS. Employ job groups for mentoring and success. There are some online groups where people, who are employed as opposed to looking for work, go on to discuss their issues, problems, etc. ShareSuccessSteams.com. WashingtonPost.com, job discussion groups. Groups.google.com. Groups.yahoo.com. Job mentor websites. 1. Mentoring.org, National Mentoring Partnership. Great Minds in STEM. GreatMindsInSTEM.org. MentorNet UNM Mentoring Institute. Mentor.unm.edu. The MentorNet. TheMentorNet.com. Program.mentornet.org. MentorNet.org. GitHub. GitHub.com. gmis-mentornet.org. Mentoring software. sfgmentornet.com. alumni.mtu.edu/youngalumni/mentor.php. careermentorservices.com. ed.gov/pub/or/consumerguide/mentor.html. e-mentoring.com. getamentor.com, radio, film, and broadcasting internship. graduatementorservices.com. jan.wvu.edu/job/mentor-relationship.htm, how to develop a mentor relationship at work. mentor.lanl.gov. mentor-center.org. mentorkids.com. mentornet.com. mentornet.net. Mentors.ca, Mentoring Program, Canada. mentorsconnections.org. mentoru.com. mymentoronline.com. peer.ca/topmenbks.html. telementor.org. vmentor.com. wmh.edu/conferences/mentoring. Directory of Mentor Arts and Mentorship. 800-567-3700. 250-595-3503. info@peer.ca. peer.ca. mentors.ca. Job mentor websites too. americaspromise.org. cbs.com/cbs_cares/mentoring/index.shtml. cftpa.ca, National Mentorship Program. essence.com, Black Kids Mentoring. gordonpies.com, 888-432-6368, Mentoring Program. mentor.external.hp.com. mentoring.org, 888-432-mentor, help some kids out. mentorkids.com. nap.edu/readingroom/book/mentor. Job mentor websites 3. gotamentor.com, Gotta Mentor. mentornet.net, National Electronic Industrial Mentoring Network for Women in Engineering and Science. mentormob.com. 100blackmen.org. imentor.org. bbbs.org, Big Brothers Big Sisters. bbbsa.org, Big Brother, Big Sister of America. bsa.scouting.org, Boy Scouts of America. calmentor.org, California. cftpa.ca, National Mentorship Program. essence.com, Black Kids Mentoring. experiencecorps.org. 4hcouncil.edu, National 4-H Council. aeastmentor.org. campuschamps.com. hbcumentor.org. youcandealwithit.com. pheamentor.org. wvmentor.org. delawarementor.org. mainmentoring.org. mentoringbrothers.org, Big Brothers. mentoringworks.org. oneestayourfoundation.org, Texas. ormentors.org, Oregon. preventionworksct.org/mentor.html, Connecticut. scouting.org. udel.edu/mentoring, Delaware. utah.gov/mentor.html. washingtonmentoring.org, Washington State. wikipedia.org/wiki/mentor. ymca.net. ywca.net. ywca.org.